So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Moon and Ketu in the ninth house of your birth chart. As in, what happens when Moon and Ketu are conjunct in the ninth house. As always, if you do not know if you have this particular position, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, along with all your astrological details, check out the links here, kapielastrology.com, where you'll find my books, reports, consultations, and link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy, where you'll find my books, reports, consultations, and all my courses. So anyway, yeah, this is the video I'm making post my very, very scary incident with my beloved best friend, my first child, Yash, who's dealing with a broken bone from a bite of a dog, a pit bull. He's doing great. I thought I would have to put him to sleep based on what the doctor first was telling me. And now it's like, no, he's going to recover in 8 weeks. And yeah, whether it's all your blessings or whatever it is, I'm always thankful to everybody and everything for, you know, to get me through this particular time. Nothing matters. When you see your children or your pets go through something like that, nothing matters. This is why I'm scorching earth right now, especially from my legal options. I'm just going all the way. I ain't gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. Anyway, I'm digressing. It's emotions taking over. But so Moon Ketu in the ninth house. One of the best things of Moon and Ketu in the ninth house. Such people will have intuition, especially intuition about the teacher, mentor, guru that they get in life. It's like they are very good at accepting somebody as their teacher and a guru, where most people will kind of question that, is this my guru? Is this my teacher? They have that intuition. Usually, what happens is when you see Moon in the ninth house, you will see this person's gurus will change by week. 1 minute they're following this person because and I'm telling you, I've met people like this, just from my reading, where they're attracted to one guru because they have the biggest following, but they're like, I also like this guru, but this guru's not famous and they don't have that big of a following. So I'm just wondering, if they're connected with God, why don't they have millions of people following them? And then you just get to see the beauty of astrology. I'm not even gonna go in deep about someone's perspective of life or the intelligence. It just makes me learn from other people's chart. Like, you can see how Moon reacts, because Moon is change. It's always wants to change things. It's always got. It never wants to be just full. After billions of years, it's in such a routine. It just looks forward to start going into waning mood, and then no moon, and then waxing. So what happens usually with ninth house Moon, a person will first of all have a father that will travel a lot. Father will be very fickle minded, but when it comes to their higher education, their divinity, their gurus, their mentors, their teachers, they will have a very changeable mind about that. They're like, why am I following this person? This person's not coinciding with my beliefs. I need to find a different guru. And that is a big problem, because if you're looking for a guru who's going to be agreeing with 99% of the BS that you're cultivating in your own consciousness about what is right and wrong, um, you're always going to be lost, no matter if it's your 50th lifetime or 100th lifetime. You got to let the guru undo all of those, rotting, rooted plants in your consciousness, and you're uprooting the corrupt teeth from your jaw. But now when Ketu comes in, it's a different thing. This is why you will see it's like a chemical reaction with two planets coming together, because here now Ketu receives the intuitive level of, I'm sorry, Moon received the intuitive level of Ketu. So when this person comes across a guru and a teacher, before they even accept them, they just know, like, this person's not for me. And it's okay. You go to many different teachers and you meet them, you learn from them, but you're like, finally, I found someone. Yes, that is something else. But once you like go and, oh, you're everything for me, I'm giving my life for you. Then 2 years later, when you're bored with that guru, oh, you're my everything, you know. So you keep going in circles. So here Ketu's like, listen, you can go in circles, just don't be like accepting everybody as your guru until you really feel that in your consciousness. That's the benefit here. Yes, people have many gurus. Someone will have Jyotish Guru, Mantra Guru, Yoga Guru, okay, Sadhana Guru, Tantra Guru. So they have different categories, like different managers of different departments. And then at the same time, we see that right after your birth, mother would have taken a dharmic trip. But mother would have had to, she would have had an obstacle traveling, especially if Moon had a lower degree than Ketu. She would have had to either stop at two different places where she wasn't expecting to stop, or the trip would be canceled twice before she can go into the third time. And right after your birth, mother would have found her guru. Also with Moon Ketu, a person would be attracted towards, especially if let's say Saturn comes into this conjunction, psychiatrists, psychologists, what do you call people who go into like chemical research? Sure, they'll have interest in astrology, but just because you have Moon, Ketu, and Saturn doesn't mean everybody needs to go into astrology, you know. And then the other thing, because of the fact, mother would have this heartbreak in her life because she would have felt rejected by the father. Somehow, some way, she would have, in some different aspect, she would feel rejected by the father. She would have this sadness upon herself. And at the same time, with these people, what happens is as they grow older, they will see, they will be cheated so many times by their friends or the siblings or people around them that they only find their mental peace and solitude of higher education, higher knowledge. That's what happens. And then the other thing, mother would have also had a hard time saving money with this particular position. Mother would have had many, she would have created enemies in her own family. Mother would have had many issues with her own maternal aunts and uncles. And you will see mother, either she will have issue with you where she won't like you or she won't like herself. This has nothing to do with the ninth house. These are some of these like nadi techniques or nadi, slokas that you just know and you go with it. So in the ninth house, it'll definitely do that. And then because Moon and Ketu are together, and again, depending upon, the degree level, you will see that mother would deal with some form of an legal issue in her life. Either a legal issue or she herself would like hire a lawyer or an attorney for some form of, litigation process and some form of, criminal proceeding. Like you will definitely see this, like whether even if let's say Ketu's behind Moon's degree, then mother would have done such things where she would have gotten law enforcement involved or law involved before you were born. And depending upon the sign, it could be due to some physical abuse, due to somebody cheating, due to some misconduct at work, anything, depending upon how this moon and Ketu are placed. Okay. And of course, like I said, with moon and Ketu, right after your birth, this is where father's mind went towards more either of a dharmic point of view, okay, like becoming very dharmic, very spiritual, like usually a person may even find attraction towards Buddhism with moon Ketu. Either that, or father would become extremely politically motivated, like very critical of society around him, very rigid about how the politics is taking place. Because the houses of politics is what? Or the sign of politics? Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. These are the sign of politics. So who rules the sign of Scorpio? The core ruler, Ketu. And it's in the ninth house of the moon. This is why. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my small analysis of moon Ketu in the ninth house of your birth chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss these type of videos. If you want to know where your moon Ketu are placed along with all your slots and details, my consultations, everything, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.